Sweeney Todd. Anyway, alright, hey guys, listen. Cece, listen. In Fleet Street, that's in London town, when King Charlie wore the crown, there lived a man of great renown, 'twas Sweeney Todd the Barber. One shy from him and you'd want no more, you'd feel his razor sharp, then tumble wallop through the floor, and wake up playing harp and singing Sweeney Todd the Barber. By gummy, we're better than a fly, Sweeney Todd the Barber. I'll polish him off, he used to sigh, his clients through the floor would slope, but he had no fear of the hangman's rope. Dead men can't talk with their mouths full of soap, said Sweeney Todd the Barber. Now underneath the shop, it's true, where the bodies tumbled through, there lived a little widow who loved Sweeney Todd the Barber. She made a living by selling pies. Her meat pies were a treat, chock full of meat and such a size, 'cause she was getting the meat from Mr. Sweeney Todd the Barber. By gummy, we're better than a fly, Sweeney Todd the Barber. I'll polish him off, he used to sigh, and many's a poor young orphan lad, at the first square meal he'd ever had, a hot meat pie made out of his dad, from Sweeney Todd the Barber. It was Saturday night in old Sweeney Todd's shop, and his customers sat in a row, while Sweeney behind a screen shived some poor mug, and his sweetheart made pies down below. Though none were aware it were cut prices there, they were rolling up in 2s and 3s, and his foot grew quite sore, pressing nub on the floor, and his voice went from saying, "Legs, please." First a swell took the chair. He said, "Ha, my man, just a shave and a perfume shampoo, for I've just got engaged." Sweeney just pressed the knob and said, "There, now it's all fallen through." Then a bookmaker said with his mouth full of soap, "They're all favourites today, so I bet I'll go down." Sweeney said, "So you will," and he did. He went down straight away. But what rotten luck, the darn trap went and stuck. So the hinge he'd forgotten to grease, and a customer there started calling out, "Please," just as Sweeney was saying, "Next, please." Yes, he run to the door and he hollered out, "Police!" He called, "Police!" 9 times or 10. But no policeman arrived, and a very good reason. The police were uninvented by then, but up came the brave Bow Street runners, hurrah! And he had to let many a pie burn while they dragged him to quad. Next day, Sweeney Todd was condemned to be switched off at Tyburn. And there on the gibbet he hangs in his chains, and they do say a little black crow made a sweet little nest in old Sweeney Todd's whiskers, and sang as he swang to and fro, "Sweeney Todd the Barber, by golly, we're better than the pie, Sweeney Todd the Barber." They buried him underneath the Clyde, and old Nick calls him from his drive, shouted, "Wake up, Sweeney, I want a shive." Mrs. Nick wants a permanent wife from Sweeney Todd the Barber. It's a miracle to remember all the words.
I know.
That's incredible. That's good.
I was blown away.
It's a whole story.
That
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
we
Do you
did
practice?
an amateur thing in first year of college, and I was in the glee club, and the director was British, so he gave me a record with. You remember Stanley Holloway? Stanley Holloway was an old British music hall performer.
I
and
know
an actor.
Stanley Holloway.
He was in My Fair Lady.
Yes,
He created
exactly. He was the father.
the father's role.
Yeah. To get me to the church on time.
Right. That was Stanley. Well, he did that thing, Sweeney Todd. So I memorized it, and I've done it
He
ever
was
since.
brilliant.
He carried me all the way through St. Peter's, through Notre Dame,
It bought you a lot of beers.
Yeah.
a lot of beers.
And some Cub Scout notoriety.
All right. But it was good for a campfire.
Yeah. Yeah. You did that with us, and Teddy was there
Yeah.
up at Lake Texoma.
Yeah, and you knew how to put up your tent, and we didn't. Goddamn.